Good morning, Libra. Here's your bonus. So, yesterday, my brother had invited me to go with him and the kids as well. And we went to go see this movie, If. It's made by John Krasinski. And it's almost like a Monsters, Inc. that has formulations with real life. It's like Monsters, Inc. mixed with a new message. And we had so much fun. It was a really, really spiritual movie. It talked about something grander and deeper. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen anything with your children or if you want a night out and you're single. It's just one of those movies that really hits your empathic tone in your heart. And it also talks about seeing something that's not really there but still believing it in some way. I don't know, it got me, y'all. But I do want to share with you this new bonus reading. We are taking off of the last one where it had a train and distance and you being taken out of that situation, which was karmatically past, okay? It doesn't have to have full resonation. It could actually be an old story of yours. But today we find out the factors that are possibly involved. We are using the Cancerian, or we're utilizing it with the Cancerian season coming in. We also got the Capricorn full moon. So let's look at it. What are the past factors in 3 cards, please? And we're just having a little topic discussion. Can also be a story for you. The Hermit is a big part of it. Okay, Hermit with Virgo. Beautiful Hermit card. I'm going to put it there for a really long time so you guys can sit with the energies today. I do know this is a big card universally for everyone right now. Virgo energy talks about exactly that, being isolated for retrospection or isolated for something bigger to come to us. Sometimes our awakening originally looked like this. We were a hermit that brought bigger thoughts into play, okay? Some of you could even be going on a new awakening now where you're seeing new things. This is a big factor because it could be you or your person, all right? The recent past is someone hermiting to find answers, okay? Maybe even about the deeper side of life. It's them. Could be you. And we have the Hanged Man, which is Pisces. 3rd day in a row. If you guys notice, Pisces, intuition, the fishes, anything connected to higher powered learning is also here. It's a pause for reflection. Both cards are reflectors, the Hermit and Pisces. They both stop and think. They both pause for reflection. Also, something's coming in here about the choice being the reflector, someone who wants to sit and listen, someone who likes their cues and signs from the universe, okay? We also have Justice, which is you and your powerful Harry Potter owl in the corner there. Not to make it super funny, but I do think that that owl symbolizes wisdom for many of you. You've walked into new key gifts, and some of these are being prepared. I think during the full moon, you're going to realize that your intuition is a bit higher than it was before. You're going to notice also that you're utilizing it in a different way. Some of it is also protecting you too. We have Justice here with Libra. Okay. Also, you could be a Pisces. This resonates. You can also be a Virgo. It's resonating on some level because you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay. We also have the 6 of Swords. This turned over in my pre-shuffle. Actually, a couple of these did too. A lot of these are returners. So the 6 of Swords is about an impactful learning that you're having. Also, it looks like the beginning of a storybook for some of you. Could have been a divorce because we have legalities in the Justice card. I think you were divorced from a situation. Take that how it resonates. You were taken away for a specific, I don't know if you were needed to row somewhere else. That's like truly, truly deep. But the 6 of Swords is also preparation. And I think it's because we have factors here that are linked to the cosmos. We have the 2 of Cups off to the side, and I had pre-prepped them before your reading. These are factors also that mix in with the environmental energy. We have 2 of Cups. So it could have been a romance to someone, or this is the love that you had for yourself. Take it as how it resonates, right? The 2 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles is at the bottom of my deck. So that means that there's new collaborators and there's a new form of life that comes in after all of this has played out. All of us have, in some form, have been through these initial 4 cards in our journey. Could be going through it again, or we just ceased and finished there, right? Like a closed chapter. Someone doesn't know that you are truly Justice in today's card. You have all these factors going on about you. You could have been spot on about a situation as well. So this is being shown to your person in the moment. I also feel like people have new perspectives around you. Doesn't have to come as respect, but it can come as something deeper, like an enriched point of view. Someone has more knowledge because of you as well. And I feel like with justice being here, there's also like a, I don't know, it came down from the ethers, if you will, and it created justice here on the playing field in the 3D. And I see it that way too. It's not only something material, I feel like it's something that went on in the ethers too to bring you justice. Some of you, your tears were seen, if you want it kind of read that way, or your struggles were acknowledged, okay, by the powers that be. So the Two of Cups is also here as a reminder of love. I sense a survivor as I intuitively read for you, but it's also about your skill level to survive through that. So you took yourself out of the fire, so to speak. There's fires also going on in California, so I was referenced to say that via the fires that are happening over the hill here. We have the Nine of Wands. It's a past factor. It's showing up though as a reminder because the wounded warrior is in a sense a survivor. Okay, they break through that mold. They have one more fight left in them, but it doesn't exempt them from being a strong person. There's a lot of wands here, but it's not showing that he's still bandaged and he's okay. He can fight for another day. So we're going to clarify this card. We're going to clarify the Nine of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups, which reprises her role in Cancerian season, which begins June 22 to July 22. It's a full circle month for Cancerians. So if you don't have it in your chart, it's okay. This card can be an emotion for you. The Queen of Cups is very giving. She's known to wear her heart on her sleeve. If you watch other readers and their descriptors of the Queen of Cups, it's just that Cancerian is having psychic abilities and she's able to help those around her. She's the most feeling queen too, and the most love that you can draw from a tarot deck, as Steve's Love Tarot. He loves to say, and I've never looked at her that way, but now I do. And I'll tell you why. The Queen of Cups might even be the most powerful, emotionally intelligent from the queens that you see. So as we know the factors, a lot of it can be boiled down to two cards. You saw a lot of them, but it's basically the Six of Swords and the Nine of Wands. These are the two factors that you've healed, perhaps over a long period of time. So please, please, please do something for me today. Pat yourself on the back. It's exquisite that you do so because these are key cards. The Nine of Wands is a survivor and also the wounded warrior. Someone put you through it, okay, and you were able to learn and utilize that knowledge for good. Okay, it was transmuted in the proper way is the word I'm getting. All right, so yeah, let's check out the reading today. I'm sorry, you guys, this season, when Capricorn, I found out that the earth in me is very like, it's staunch. The earth in my chart, I got earth, I got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn in big places. I don't know about you. So I feel it more than other people. And I don't like to blame the moon energy. I just feel like it's real. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. First two cards in this bonus, if we're clarifying your last reading, which was very, very powerful. I feel like your higher self was coming out in that reading. I feel like that was a diary for you to really listen to, because Libra light is a diary of your struggles and what you've already been through. We have two new beginning cards. So is this the process that you're being led down with new love and also new truths? I feel like because a lot of you are just super transparent. That's a compliment for you today, is there's a transparency that you've tried to abide and also be obedient to. And in the spiritual world, we definitely try to be obedient to those stamps of living in our new truth, of living the truth actually with the Ace of Swords. And again, I use the word obedience, so you kind of want to fulfill that in a way within yourself and see if that grants you a new beginning. And that's what it's saying here, is the new beginning is actually being prepped with water. Cancerian in nature. You also see the dove there that brings in peace. So I think there's been a cleansing of some kind. A lot of you, like I'm getting a particular good cry that's recently happened, and an epiphany that was brought in either by a person, place, or a thing. So there's been an extra factor. Can I get more here? Oh gosh. I'm the reader that gets the Nine of Swords. I noticed that. Nine of Swords, the Empress. Okay, day 3 with the Empress. Four of Cups on that shuffle, and I cannot see this one. Page of Swords. Just give me a second. Moment of silence for the Page of Swords. We have Four of Cups and the Page of Swords. Someone very regretful. I pick up almost the sword. How it's being shown to me is that the sword is an additive to a missed opportunity. So someone's still watching. For this collective, if you're here every day, it's always showing that you have someone that looks back at you and says, almost like you are the missed opportunity, Libras. I don't know if you're getting that, but the sword is leaning as an extra additive to the Four of Cups card. So Four of Cups means missed opportunities. I think they're looking at your hand over and over again there in the hot pink. There's a Page of Swords here that likes to observe. We have an Empress possibly observing you, Taurus or Libra energy. You can even have Taurus spread throughout your chart, Libra. And then we have a Nine of Swords person who's up at night over a mistake, a mishap, or even trying to collaborate with you now, if that makes sense. This is a super pointed reading, and it has some involvement to do with these two nines. And I'm going to clarify that live because that's my gift to you. I believe that's what I've been here to associate and prepare for you. I think that's a gift of mine that I can offer you today. What's the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords? Both of which two have a little bit of an element of trying to survive through it. Okay, that's what they have in common. What is that energy? Queen of Cups could be a Cancerian around you, or they're more emotional nowadays. That could be another factor going on here. Cancerians right now, if you were to relate it to water signs, period, the relation to a Libra is that right now it's going on in their mothering house, family, and home. That's where they're, the moon is concentrating their feelings at this time. So they could be spying to see how you're living. What are your rewards? What are also your luxuries? Excuse me. What are your rewards at this time? Cancerian to the Page of Swords, or it's a water sign that you're dealing with. Let me check if it's Earth. If it's Earth, could I see what their feelings are? Earth signs, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, they view you as the Queen of Wands. So they view you as super resourceful, smart, perhaps even a businesswoman. And they view you as family oriented and you know where to put your pentacles. Now, it's funny because I asked for Earth people and I got an Earth card in the 10. Also, you could be literally related to this Earth sign because the 10 of Pentacles is about family and home, okay? They view you as the Queen of Wands. So you're resourceful, you're passionate, you're fire. What about fire signs? How do fire signs view Libra? We got one card. Knight of Cups. A fire sign definitely has a lot of love for you. This is the admirer of the entire deck. They want to offer you something in the future, or that's what they want to keep on giving. And I heard it like a song. That's what they want to keep on giving with the Knight of Cups. If you look at it too, for Aries, Leo, Sag, this is how they view their Empress. So they're nearby. They're on their bicycle or their Prius nearby. Yeah, they're gassing up their hybrid. Perhaps for some of them, they do like vehicles like that. And they're heading towards their Empress. What about, who am I missing here? Air signs interacting with Libra. Temperance. They want to be fair. They want to be balanced. They also want to be moderate with you. I think it's because the air signs can bring you peace. They have the ability to be very conversational and peaceful toward a Libran. So this person wants to offer you Sagittarian energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius wants to come in peaceful, okay? Or have a peaceful relationship towards you in the future. All right, anything else that we need to know? Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, Three of Wands, excuse me. And we have Seven of Cups and the King, Knight of Wands or King of Wands? King of Wands. Okay, here in the end, the only reason why I said is because I already knew where it was going to go. The Empress has relationships around a King of Wands, and I'm not sure if he was the ending card yesterday. I actually have to go look back at your video. The King of Wands is about a determined individual, so this could be, for some of you, it's more than two. You know, you're dealing with options that are now coming out of the woodwork. For some of my females, definitely, because the Empress card is here. For some of my males, you're looking towards new projects, new horizons. So this would be a male Libra. And then this part of you is getting activated, the inner King of Wands, which this isn't the King of Wands of the Burger King. This is the King of Wands that definitely is setting up goals, setting up business deals for some of you who are males, and becoming a little bit more proactive in terms of perhaps financial institutions and destinations that you're involved with. So this to me can be even a male Libra today. Very, very detailed, but I have to add it here because I see it. Also about you creating expansion with perhaps your loved person or the one that you're linked to now. What's this Four of Cups then? That's all by itself over here. What's the Four of Cups? The Tower coming in sideways, and it's a lot of cards, so we're going to read them together. The Tower comes in this way, so you could be averting from a tower. Some of you already experienced this Mars energy, probably yesterday. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. There's a lot more present energy that wanted to flip for you, but it's all new beginning stuff, okay? There's an offer that wants to come in with that Fool card. I think this is the pile here, if you look at it, Libras, which is actually destined to be in the near future. There's going to be competition, but it sets up for a blessing. And then I see on this side, this could be your person's feelings, and I'm going to put it up to the viewfinder because we're going to examine it in the future. We have the King of Cups in their corner. We also have holding on to you. This could even be a mix of new people and past people, which I have at the last few minutes of your reading here. So it's a really interesting bonus because it has a lot of different things going on, especially if your story here has a couple of different components. But I see that these are the main cards of influence. It's the Tower and carrying emotions for a Queen of Pentacles, or you're attached to someone who now wants to care for a situation between you two. We will look at these two cards because I feel like they're key. I have gone over in time in the morning, but I want to show you why I feel the cards this particular way. Because for this collective, I think that it is your present. And I also feel like you're actually feeling it in the moment before the Capricorn full moon sets. So it's about caring about someone. It's also about nurturing what's true, nurturing what actually needs the most attention, and what's the most valuable space. It will always be, I feel, in human nature, but there's someone that wants to return it now in the present day. We have a lot of Capricorn cards. Just real quick, let me show you what's Capricornian here. I got two in my hand. Pentacles, this can be Earth as well, and you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is factors. So this could be going on in work. Family is the Ten of Pentacles, a former relationship or an incoming one, and we also have a lot of this going on, if you notice. So we will look at these factors after I do the fire signs, which is slated to be next. And I do want to thank you for a very, very long drawn out bonus, but I think it was valuable for maybe a couple of you. Thank you for your time.